I said earlier, we're gonna be like dead for a couple 2 minutes, and then we actually go online. So it's just standby mode right now. I enjoy the blazer, Ryan.
Oh, thank you.
Is that your new go-to outfit?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we are gonna switch screens.
Wow, Daniel Romano is already on YouTube watching.
Okay, switch over to live stream. And then Austin, you got the questions right?
Yeah, I see them.
Okay, the questions on YouTube and then Facebook, correct?
Yep, I got you.
So you guys, this is Rangers Live Chat. You guys know me, Krishna. If you guys saw me earlier, I was dressed up as Rita at WonderCon. And also we have here Ryan. Ryan, say hello, as well as Austin. As well as our special guest, Kat Browne. Oh. Let's see. We hear Kat. There we go.
Yay.
So Kat, how are you doing today?
I am great, thank you. How are you guys?
We are perfect, and we can see it's nice and bright where you are. Can you tell us where you're at right now?
I am in a little place about 20 k's north of 20 k's. You guys don't do k's. How many miles that is? North of Auckland. I live in the country.
Oh, wow.
On some
That
land in the country.
sounds so beautiful. I would take that over city life any day.
Come visit.
So again, you guys, for our Ranger Live Chat viewers, go ahead and leave some questions for her in the comments below, as well as YouTube. So Austin will grab them at the very end, and we'll go ahead and ask her. So Kat, tell us a little bit about yourself.
About me?
Yes.
My name's Kat. Look, I've been in the industry for a long time now, maybe 20 odd years in the film and entertainment industry. Went to drama school, grew up in a small town. And very quickly realized that I wanted to be in the entertainment industry. And I have 3 children, 3 sons. It's a lot, and a dog and a couple of cats. And
Oh, we just lost her.
Yes. So you guys, as always, there won't be a Rangers Live Chat without any technical difficulties. I bet you anything the guys have always hated me for saying that, but it works. So we'll go ahead and switch over to the Rangers Live Chat logo, so just bear with us just for one moment. Again, YouTube viewers, you're behind the scenes, so you got a sneak peek of what's going on. So just one moment.
How long did it take you to make your Rita costume today?
It was Friday, so oh, did we have her back? Oh, there we go.
Oh, you're back, yeah.
No worries. We always have this thing that without a Rangers Live Chat, we always have technical difficulties, but it works. So we'll go ahead.
I'm back.
Let me go ahead and switch.
So that's me, I guess, in a nutshell. A mom, 3 kids. Yeah, I'm pretty happy.
Austin has the next question. And again, viewers, we do apologize. Sometimes we're all over the world, so if we have a slight delay, just bear with us. So Austin, the next question.
Yeah, so you talked about how you decided to go to drama school, but what really drove you to start acting and get into that interest of drama?
You're with me. Great.
So
I'll repeat the question. Sorry.
I
So
didn't get any question. Oh yeah, that's just not me taking a pause. I actually didn't hear a question.
it's okay. So
Still not
you
hearing a
mentioned how
question.
you
No
went
question.
to you mentioned how you went to drama school, and you're interested in drama school and acting and things to that accord. But how did you actually get into that interest? How did you start acting?
Okay, I lost that. I only got, you mentioned you went to drama school, and then I didn't hear the rest of the question. So I went
How did you get started with acting?
Okay, yeah. So I kind of grew up in quite a musical. My dad was in a band, so I grew up in a creative family. Much to everyone's disgust, I went to drama school, and I was really lucky. I came straight out of drama school and went into what was at the time New Zealand's biggest television series. So I finished and walked straight into mainstream ongoing work, and it didn't really stop for a long time as I was going. Did you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good.
Interesting. So I have a third question. Your Honor, you're our first international special guest, so this is history, and thank you. So, how's the weather? Yes, so yeah, even history. So, how's the weather in New Zealand?
Missed that question. How's the weather?
Yes, how's the weather in New Zealand?
Gotta love the
Well,
You're back.
yeah.
yes.
My
I
last,
didn't get the question.
yeah. So I said like you're our first international guest star in our page, and I want to ask, how's the weather there at New Zealand?
In New Zealand, right? You got it right. You know what? It's really, really muggy. There was a big storm. I don't know if you guys heard in Australia. There was this massive big cyclone, and we're just about to get the tail end of it now. So it's really, really stormy, really muggy, and about to bucket down.
Ah.
It doesn't look like it. It's light and bright, but it's about to end.
So, Kat, do you prefer yourself as a good person or an evil person since you play Kapri from Ninja Storm?
Hey, I really like playing evil. I really do. It's funny, in the very first role I did, straight out of drama school, she was a good girl. And then after that, I just got cast in villainous roles pretty much back to back for a long time. So,
Wow.
yeah, I do kind of like playing the bad girl. I don't know, it's interesting for me. Although Power Rangers was different because they were bad and I think entirely lovable as well, I think.
Do you have a side note? Do you have a favorite villain of your favorite villain of all time that you have not portrayed, but you have a favorite villain of all time?
Like outside of Power Rangers?
Yeah, any kind of villain.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. I'm really into like psychological thrillers and dramas like that. So I can't actually think of one off the top of my head, but she would be super, super smart. I don't know, you tell me one. I've watched so many movies and now I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I don't know, but I would, yeah, that's my thing. I like the villains.
So speaking of Capri, why don't you tell us about your costume?
Oh my goodness. Oh, you're back. I've lost you. Hang on. Am I still on?
Yes, you are. You're so good.
Wait. I don't know if I'm still on.
No,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can hear you. You're good. You're perfect.
we can hear you. You're perfect.
Are we back?
Yes,
We're back.
yes.
My costume. I remember really clearly the day that I first came to wardrobe because when Ninja Storm was on, it was Disney. It was under Disney. And I remember some executives had come over from Disney to meet the cast. And you got to remember, Ninja Storm was also the first Power Rangers to be filmed in New Zealand. So it was quite a big deal back then. And I walked into this tiny little costume room and they showed me my costume and I just went, are you kidding me? I went, oh my God, really? And Katrina Divine had just tried hers on and she had a skirt and stuff. And I went, what? I had my undies on the outside. So initial shock. And I think I said something, I can't remember what his name was. It was one of the execs. And I kind of had this look of disdain on my face. I actually ended up loving the costume. Actually, I had a look of disdain on my face. And he said, you know, Kat, I smell what you're cooking, is what he said to me. And I was like, wow, because I was really horrified at first, but I loved my costume. That headdress is quite full on. It was really heavy. It was really heavy, but it was, you know what, it was great. And we got to dress up so much as those characters. We just kept on, yes, we had our standard outfit, but then we dressed up so much. It was loads of fun.
So I have the next question. What's your favorite moment filming Ninja Storm?
Oh my goodness. Favorite moment. I don't know, actually, Katrina Devine and I, so I don't know if you know, Katrina Devine and I not only got to play sisters, we are best mates. So, and also just as a little bit, because it was two Katrinas, us into action. So they asked for our middle names, and both of us actually have the same middle name as well.
Oh.
I know, we're both Katrina Marie. So we're like, that's not going to work. But so I think they just called us by our character names after that. But favorite moments, any moment I was with her, we had so much fun. And so much of it, what we actually said wasn't even scripted, and they kind of just let us go for gold. I had a blast. Favorite moments, anything I was doing with Katrina. The Irish dancing was ridiculous because Katrina was actually a national champion Irish dancer.
Oh, wow.
I'm not. And in the end, you saw them. If you actually watch that episode, you see them filming. They filmed her whole body. They only ever filmed my head because my legs had no idea what they were doing.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, but we had fun. The Space Girl, the Space Ninja song, we had a lot of fun doing that. So much fun.
Do you still keep in touch with your castmates?
Katrina Devine and myself, yes. Yes. She's just had a baby. Love that woman. I see Sally. So Sally works on a TV series here in New Zealand called Shortland Street. It's a show I did a long time ago. So I see her, or I keep in touch with her. And Paula as well, your Red Ranger, who is a very, very cool guy. So yeah, there's quite a few of us. Jason, who plays your Green Ranger, we're great mates. He's a great guy.
A lot of you guys are still out there. I think I caught a glimpse of Sally on the soap opera with I know I will butcher it, Pula, the Red Ranger. They were playing husband and wife, and I was like, oh wow, that's like a different change. I thought that was cute right there with both of them.
Were those two? I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And that storyline's been going on for quite a long time now. They've been on that for a few years. And every time, I don't watch that show often, but every time I catch it and I see them together, I can't ever help but think that it's the Blue and the Red Ranger. Super cute.
And they're husband and wife, I think, right?
They play husband and wife. They have a child, they play husband and wife, and yeah, it's really lovely.
Actually, a side note, like your Navy Ranger, Jorge Vargas, he says he wishes you guys were here, the rest of your cast, for a convention.
Well, Jorge, yeah, well, can we make that happen? Can we make that happen?
Like I talked to him at the convention, the Power Rangers convention, like last August. He said like, oh man, I miss all of them. Wish they were here like in the next 2 years. Like, oh, like I wish. That's a dream.
Well, I want to come. Like, I want to come bad. I want to come and I want to see your country, and I want to play and see my old friends. Yeah, my goodness, yeah.
Have a big on reunion.
Ninja Steel reunion. Ninja Storm reunion.
Ninja Storm, Ryan, not Ninja Storm.
Freezing on me.
Ninja Storm.
I think we have a couple connections. We can talk to some people, see what we can do. We can get the word out there.
That cat wants to come to the USA.
Yeah.
Our next question is, were you able to keep anything from the set?
Yeah, some little bits and pieces. Things that meant something to me. Like I kept my cat that I wore in the I Want to Be Your Space Girl dance number, which is so, I want to be your space girl in your face girl. The lyrics are hilarious. So I kept things like that, and yeah, little bits of wardrobe. We all got like a special Mont Blanc autographed engraved pen, which sounds silly, but it was Mont Blanc. There's a so we've got little bits and pieces, and I got a lot of photos, so I have great memories of that show. Yeah.
So my next question is like, as I don't know if you know, so like Power Rangers has become relevant again, and you know the new movie just came out. What do you think about Ranger fandom, and like, has anybody like when you were filming, like a fan noticed you, like during your season?
In Ranger world or outside in general life, in my other work?
I think it's again about.
You can't hear me.
I don't know. Outside world, like anybody notice you?
As a ranger, no, because in New Zealand, the Power Rangers doesn't play in New Zealand.
Oh,
Wow.
But yes, so no, but yes, from foreigners who have been to this country, yes, and quite a lot actually. But in general, yeah, look, I've had loads of. New Zealand's a really small little country, and once you're on mainstream television here, you are really owned by the public. And yeah, I've had all sorts of experiences with people coming up and giving me advice on my relationship, which wasn't my relationship, which was my character's relationship, or yeah, crazy stuff. I played a drug dealer in a show once, and somebody came up and asked me for drugs.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, no. And then got really upset and thought that I was holding out on him and I wasn't giving him them. And I said, no, it's okay. Some crazy stuff happens. Definitely.
yeah. Actually, believe it or not, this year's Power Ranger season is actually another ninja season.
Mhm.
Yeah, and rumor has it they want to bring some ninja-related Power Rangers back, and you never know.
You never know. Like, Kapri, 15 years on.
I wish you guys could.
Training as or teacher or something like that.
Oh, I lost you a little bit.
As maybe as yourself, since you and the other cat were both gone to the ninja school and you guys became teachers. Maybe that work.
See, that'd work, right? That would work. Yeah, that'd work. Talking about training, oh my God, we had so much fun with the Alpha team. The guys who trained us all, and I'm not quite sure how it runs now on Power Rangers, but back when I was doing it, the guys who trained us were the Mortal Kombat guys.
Oh, wow.
They are yeah. And the guys who they trained Cameron Diaz and the Charlie's Angels girls. So yeah, we did, before we started filming, we did 3 weeks of ninja training. I busted my wrist on the second day, and Katrina Browne busted her wrist on the third. So
Oh.
yeah, I know. But we had so much fun, and it was really intense. We sort of trained. We did 4 hours every morning with a 5-minute break. That was it.
Oh, wow. You have gone back into the Power Ranger fandom. How do you feel about the Power Ranger fandom with the recent movie that came out not even 2 weeks ago? How do you feel about the Power Ranger fandom?
As a mother, now I'm a mother, so I look at Power Rangers as something that my children can watch. And there's actually not that much on television from I don't know, I'm sure, look, there's truckloads of stuff around, but I'm really happy for my children to be watching Power Rangers, and I believe in the show, and I believe in what it does, and I think that it's really great that there's been this resurgence of interest and excitement about something that is actually a really bloody good. I can't say bloody. Can I say bloody?
Yeah.
I just said bloody. I know I've said it like 5 times. I just think I think it's super. I think Power Rangers is great. I think the concept is great, and yeah, I'm really excited. It's kind of brought some new blood back into Power Rangers and some new excitement, which I think is brilliant.
Austin? Is it?
Austin, you're muted.
Austin, next question.
It looks like it's all you.
Me?
Yeah, you got your questions coming up now.
Oh, there was another question. Do you have any future convention appearances?
Well, potentially, we almost had something the other day sorted and it fell through. But yeah, we're really working on it. So I'm hoping that comes through sooner rather than later. I'm really, really excited to and do this. I did a lot of Herc and Xena in my past, lots of Hercules and Xena. I've actually been with Ryan Gosling.
Yes, I saw that.
Probably makes me pretty cool. He was Hercules to my Queen of the Amazons, so that's my claim to fame. But so yeah, I kind of know the convention circuit and things through that side of it, but I'm really excited about coming on as a member of a Power Ranger cast.
As parents, we got to see your dog. I don't know if the viewers were able to see your dog. Your dog just made an appearance by just walking through the sliding door. Is the dog still around so the viewers can see the puppy?
Pardon me? Oh, my puppy? Is that
Yes.
what you said?
Yes.
Kiki. 1 second. Suki, your phone. She's always here. Suki, come here. Come here. Come and say. Come and say hi. Come and say. Come and say hi. She's a rescue.
Oh.
Oh. Right.
Oh, so cute.
This
Aww.
is Suki.
Hi, Suki.
Oh, she stinks. Suki's 1 year old.
Aww.
She's a year old. Can you see me? I can't see you, but
She's so fluffy.
she's fluffy. She's like
Even
some.
Shirley.
She's a hot mess. she's a hot mess, and she's really excited. She's very lovable, but she runs away from home all the time, and she's a total rat bag.
Aww.
Oh.
Hi, puppy.
She's happy.
Ryan has his fun question, so go for Ryan.
Before I do my fun questions, I ask one question. Were you in Narnia? Cat?
Stay with me.
Cat, hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah,
Before I do my fun questions, were you in Narnia?
I was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
did
was.
you.
Nice, well done. I was effectively. I mean, I filmed it, but I was essentially a CGI, so
Yeah.
Oh,
you
wow.
can't tell it's me. I'm essentially a voice in Narnia, a voice character, because yeah, it's a CGI. But it was great. There actually was an entire alternate ending to Narnia, which I was in, a huge, massive scene at the end. And I was just as shocked as everybody else when I went to the premiere, and it wasn't actually there. But yeah, that was loads of fun. Andrew Adamson is a genius.
Awesome. So here's my fun questions. These are quick fire, so hope we can answer them all. So, what's your favorite food?
What's my favorite food? I'm a vegetarian, so I'm gonna say, gosh, I don't know anything that's vegetables. I just love vegetables. No meat for me.
Favorite movie? You always watch all the
Oh,
time.
my favorite movie of all time. I don't know. I really love The City of the Lost Children. It's a French flick. That's probably a really magical movie that I've always adored. So I love it.
You have a favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show? Well, I obsessed over Suits. I watched that a lot. I'm going to put this thing down just to wrap that. Currently, what am I binge watch. I don't watch a lot of TV. I've got kids, and between kids and work. But yeah, I Netflix and binge watch anything. So any suggestions, I'm up for that too.
Favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero. My little one told me yesterday, he acts as well, and he told me that his favorite superhero was Captain America. My favorite superhero, can I say myself? I can't say that. Favorite superhero. I'm going to go old school cool and go Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
DC. Okay. What's favorite place you would love to visit, or place would you love to visit?
Place that I would love to visit. There are so many places. This year on my wish list is to do the trek from Kilimanjaro up to Everest Base Camp. So
Oh,
my son
wow.
and I are planning to do that later on this year. When that comes across, I just think it's incredible.
We would definitely want to see pictures of that.
Can you imagine it? How incredible would that? It's like a sort of 16-day trek to Everest Base Camp.
Oh, wow.
I know.
Favorite Disney movie?
Favorite Disney movie? Oh my goodness. What did I see? Just recently I watched Moana. That's a Disney movie, isn't it?
Yes.
Moana. Yeah, that was great. As a New Zealander living in New Zealand, it was great to sort of see our story being told, a story of the Pacific Island being told. I actually really love Disney movies, and having kids is brilliant because you have the perfect excuse to go to kids' movies 24/7. So even when they don't want to go, we go to everything. So. But I did love Moana. I thought it was well done.
You have a favorite Disney princess?
Favorite Disney princess? Oh my goodness. Who would I choose? I love the ocean, so I want to say Ariel.
Ariel?
I love the ocean, so yeah.
Awesome. Let's see. Yeah. Actually, that's all.
So Austin has our viewer questions and comments. Go for
We
Austin.
have quite a few. A lot of them are saying how much they loved you, your character, and that they want to see you at a convention.
Thank you. I want to come.
Some of the ones that stood out that I chose are you're talking about stunts. We had a question about how was it working with the stunt team, and how much training did you get put through?
Yeah. So that was the Alpha team. So they were extraordinary. They were so clever. I remember being maybe so we did 3 weeks of training initially, 4 hours a day. And I remember standing there, and there were two of them standing on either side, and they said, okay, flip backwards. And I went, I'm sorry, what? And they said, oh, you don't understand, because Japanese, it was a language barrier. And I said, no, I understand. There's just no way in hell that I can actually flip backwards. So, but I did. And we all kind of did stuff like that. So they were extraordinary. My stunt double was amazing. They don't actually let you do an awful lot. Like, you pretty much do the jumping in and then the jumping out. So because you're insured and they don't want anything to go bad. But I really, really enjoyed doing stunts. I've always enjoyed doing stunts. I might be quite uncoordinated, but loads and loads of fun. They were extraordinary, those guys. Really, really clever.
We have another question from Kent Browne. He wants to know how you felt about Mara and Kapri's relationship on the show.
That's a really good question.
We're back.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here now.
Okay. Kent Browne wants to know how you felt about the relationship that Mara and Kapri had.
Kent, hi, Kent. Well, so like I said, Katrina and I were best friends. So it was easy to establish a relationship. I love the relationship that we had. We were both sort of buffoon villains. I think I was the smarter one. I was the smarter one. And if you interview Katrina, she's going to say, I think I was the smarter one.
Well, make sure we'll ask that question next week.
You need to ask her that. No, I was the smarter one. I was the smarter one. Older, wiser. I really enjoyed the relationship with Katrina. We did some really long hours, sort of 14-hour days were the norm. So working with your best friend was great. And getting to play sparring, spatting sisters is so much fun. So yeah, and like I said before, we actually made up a lot of the stuff on the spot. So.
Sort of a follow-up to that. Did you ever watch the Super Sentai counterparts of your characters to get a little inspiration, or did you just roll with it?
Just went with it. Just went with it. Thought about it, and then just thought, yeah, wanted to own it. We had a conversation about it, Katrina and I, and we just wanted to own it and do our own thing. I'm really happy that we did, actually. Yeah, never watched the rest of it.
Alejo Torres said that he loved you when you were Rainbow Chaser.
Aw.
Did you hear that? Sorry. You still there?
Oh, here you are.
Alejo Torres said that he loved you when you were Rainbow Chaser. Can you hear me?
Let's see. Give it a second.
We're here. Hi.
Yes. Again, viewers, as you know, she is from New Zealand, so we might have a couple seconds delay. So, Austin, with the question.
Alejo Torres said that he loved you when you were Rainbow Chaser.
When I was, that was so much fun. I think that probably actually was my most favorite day. We had so much fun doing that. That song that we sang was just made up on the spot. You can kind of tell it was. I think, yeah, I posted something on my fan page, a photo of Katrina and I, and then we had a little chat on the phone, and yeah, we both loved that day so much. Probably my favorite too.
Speaking of the song, someone had asked if you would be able to sing a few lines.
Or from Space Girls. Is that the title of the group? Do you remember the name, Ryan?
Space Girls?
Yes, when they did
that was the name of the song.
Yes.
Oh, what was the name of the song? I missed all of that.
Someone would like you to sing a couple lines from the Space Girls song if you could.
Are you serious?
Do you remember it?
I do. You can't forget something like that.
Oh.
That is hilarious. I actually can remember that. You can't ask me that. Are you serious? Only because I'm a really good sport. And if I do this, you all need to jump online and actually ask me to come to a convention because this is above and beyond what you do. Okay. How's it go? It goes, it goes, oh, listen to me, baby. Baby, don't you know I'm an interstellar ninja from an evil UFO. The lyrics are terrible. Let's get this party started. Hang on. And let's get the party started. Okay. I want to be your space girl. Yeah, yeah. In your face, girl. Without a trace, girl. Ace girl. How bad is that?
Oh my God,
It's so beautiful. I love it.
My 7-year-old self.
I do remember the words though. That's quite something.
I think I was just like barely in high school when I heard that song. Oh my God.
Yeah.
7-year-old self.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That was hilarious. I want to be your space girl. Yeah, and your face girl. I mean, the lyrics. It's killing me.
I have a question. Who made that song, or was that from the writers, or was that?
Who wrote the song?
Yes.
Not me. Not me. Was that your question?
Yes.
I have another.
It's very catchy.
I have another question. Since you like sing, like, who is your favorite song artist?
Okay. No. So I didn't like that. I missed out on that question. But was that who wrote it? Potentially a woman called Susan Lynch, but I can't remember. But I know that we went to her recording studio to do it, so potentially she had something to do with it. It was very funny. Dance moves as well.
How many days did it take you guys to like record, sing, practice?
But it was really funny. Honestly, we had so much fun. Look, how long did we do it for? Probably. So we recorded it just on the Wednesday. We recorded it live on the one day, but then recorded it in a studio. And we would have done maybe 3 or 4 days worth of dance rehearsals, which just always ended up in hysterics and laughter and not a lot of learning going on. But we had fun.
One quick question. Usually we have, when we do have special guests, usually they have a
Oh, you cut out again.
with,
Come back.
oh, can you hear me now? Test, test, test. Can you hear me now?
I missed that. I missed it all. I got usually when we have special guests, and that's all I got.
It's okay. Usually when we have special guests, usually if they're villains or recording studio singers or anything like that, they always have their voice.
Yeah.
With their portrayal of their characters. Can you say something? Because I know you had to drop your accent.
Yeah.
Can you
And do
say?
your accent. Well, first of all, yeah. So, I mean, I know what can I say. So, for those of you who like Mara and Kapri, you'll notice that we said the word cha all the time. Cha, cha, which they actually ended up writing. It's spelled TCHA. So that is actually our word that we made. For the Bimbo sisters, cha. But I can say whatever what do you want me to say? I can say anything. So it's funny because my children have perfect American accents because they grow up with American television, whereas I grew up with no American television. But did a lot of American work with Herc and Xena before Power Rangers. So what do you want me to say? I'll say anything. Give me something. I'll say anything.
How about this is Kat Browne on Rangers Live Chat? Why won't you say this is Kat Browne on Rangers Live Chat?
I missed that. This connection is rubbish, right? I missed that. You want me to say Kat Browne or something?
This is Kat Browne from Rangers Live Chat.
On Rangers Live Chat.
This is Kat Browne on Rangers Live Chat.
And then with the accent?
That's me. This is Kat Browne, Rangers Live Chat.
Okay.
And then with the accent?
You're so sweet doing this.
Can you throw a chat in there for us?
Huh?
Can I talk?
Hmm?
You need to get Katrina Devine on, and you need to ask her why I did all the bad stuff. If there was ketchup in her face, it was my face. If there was food in the food fight, it was my face. If there was a spider, and now get this, and see, the producer called Katrina and I at the same time, one after the other, and said, we want to do a scene where you face your fears. We want you to have spiders all over you. Mara and Kapri together, side by side, with spiders all over you. Katrina got on the phone, they talked to Katrina. She said, absolutely no way am I doing it. Not in a million years. They called me, told me that Katrina had said yes. So I only said yes because I thought she'd said yes. I was the only one with a spider all over. So I'd like for you to call Katrina Devine out on the fact that I did all the dirty stuff. All of it.
I will take that portion of this live chat and have her listen to it, so see what her answer is.
Yeah, you need to say that, because that was rubbish. I had spiders all over me and it was awful. And she was just out in the trailer. Yeah, it was very funny.
We do have one final viewer question from Reckless Fox. What are the current projects that you're currently working on?
Okay. Well, I'm always a voice artist. I'm a voice of a a role-playing game, which is called Path of Exile. It's actually a really well-known computer game. I'm also the voice of, like, I guess it's our biggest television network. So I'm in there all the time. I just wrapped a TV series called Filthy Rich, season 2 of Filthy Rich, which just wrapped a couple of weeks ago. And yeah, so it's kind of like busy juggle at the moment, but yeah.
And also you're a mom as well.
And also I'm a mom. I'm a mom. I'm a soccer mom, and I'm all of that. And I'm mom to a crazy dog.
Actually, I have 2 more questions. Actually, if you like singing, who's your favorite singing artist?
Do I like singing? I love singing. You couldn't tell that I love singing from the way that I just sang the Space Girl in Your Face song. My God. And I do have a little bit of a cold. So, who is my favorite artist? So yeah, I grew up with a dad in a band. I play like 3 instruments. So I'm quite into music. Singing wise, currently, look, I think Adele sings beautifully. But I also love Rihanna. Rihanna's got a great voice. I've got some pretty good old roots as far as I like country. I like jazz. It's quite eclectic, my music taste. But yeah, right now, if it's not something old school, I'd probably be listening to Adele or Rihanna.
Do you have a favorite movie actress and actor?
Oh, I lost you.
Do you have a favorite movie actor and actress?
Favorite actress? Gosh, I'm just thinking about what I've seen lately. As often as I can, I sneak off to the movies just by myself and try and catch up. Go see a lot of art house stuff. So a lot of the actors I like aren't mainstream. But who do I enjoy that's out there at the moment? Trying to think, what have I seen just lately? What do I enjoy? Tell you what, we've got some really, really interesting Kiwi talent coming up and hitting your screen soon. But mainstream American actors, who do I crush on? I love La La Land, so you know what? And like I said, I love that. So Ryan and I worked together for 6 months, so I will eternally crush on that man.
Aww.
So badly. We had a great time. He was fresh out of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, and he came here to film Young Hercules. And I was his Queen of the Amazon. So I'm maybe like 5 or 6 years older than Ryan. So I was his older woman, and it was great. Can I say that? I can say that. But look, yeah, I really enjoyed that movie. And there's loads of movies that I'm really looking forward to seeing as well, including Beauty and the Beast. I'm going to go see that this weekend with my kids.
Yes.
Actress?
Actress. I love. Who do I love? Some of the older actresses, not just because I'm older myself, but because they've got so much class. I think Helen Mirren is amazing. I think Meryl Streep is amazing. I actually love Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's great. I think she's kooky and offbeat and really, really clever. Yeah, there's some amazing talent out there. Super jealous.
Awesome. That's my questions.
So again, Kat Browne, thank you so much for joining us here on Rangers Live Chat. We do appreciate that. Do you have any last comments that you want to say to your fans, to your viewers who have subscribed to your page on Facebook? Do you have any last thoughts that you want to say to everyone?
Okay, first of all, thank you for having me, guys. It's a real treat. Loads of fun. You're all great people. This has been so much fun. To my fans and the people that are out there, thank you for watching in the past. Thank you for continued support. I really, 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 really want to come and meet some of you face to face. I try my best to message back, and if you message me, I really try to message back. So in between work and kids, I am trying to get there, but I also want to get to your beautiful country. So jump on my page or jump on sites, convention sites. Say you want to see me, hook up me and Kat D. We're a great pair, and I want to see you too. So we would love to see you. So thank you very much. I think this.
So again, Kat, you guys all know me, Krishna, Rangers Live Chat, and Ryan, Dagger Boy, as well as Austin with the hat. And again, you guys, thank you so much for joining us here on Rangers Live Chat. And before you go, Kat, we're going to do our goodbye wave. So bye, guys.
Okay.
So we just keep on waving, and then we go off.
All right, bye, 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 bye.